We could all use more storage, couldn't we? Especially for clothes. Now you can search around for the perfect set of drawers, his and hers, and spend an absolute fortune. Or you could think outside of the square. These are ordinary flat pack drawers from the hardware store. Now if you dress them up, if you're handy with your tools, you can make them look spectacular. Remember the gorgeous bedroom makeover from last week? Well, those stunning his and hers drawers are what I'm going to show you how to make today. We are, of course, starting with kitchen flat packs, but used in the bedroom, we want them to look like a quality piece of furniture. And the way to do that is to actually wrap them in timber across the top and down both sides. Now, depending on your budget, you can buy timber in all different styles. You could use laminated plywood or chipboard. You could actually use pine or mixed hardwood like we are here. Now, this would look great in a kitchen in its blonde colour, but to get that luxe look in a bedroom, you might like to go for a stain varnish. This one's nice and dark and it's going to give it a beautiful rich look. So what I do is I generally start sort of toward the middle of the piece and then work my way over to the edge. That way it won't bleed down the sides. Always work in the direction of the grain, that way you'll get an even look. And don't use too much, you're better off to have a couple of thinner coats rather than one thick one. And also you do need to sand between coats for a nice smooth finish. Okay, so while that's drying, let's talk drawer fronts. So these profiles, well, you can get all sorts of different types. You can get flat, you can get laminated, or you can get DIY custom options, which is what we're using. So basically, we started with MDF, you then prime them, and you can paint them any colour you like. So we painted ours to blend in with the bedroom walls, and they looked absolutely beautiful, didn't they? So the next thing to decide is which handles to choose. The handles and knobs you choose, well, they're kind of like the jewellery on an outfit. They make that all-important statement or add bling if that's what you want to do. Now, handles like this can set you back a pretty penny. You can look at around $20, $25 each, and the amount of handles you use, it really does add up. So if you have a go at making them yourself, you can save a fortune. These ones are marble. I kind of want that marble look for them. So if you get yourself a sheet of these marble mosaic tiles, $22 for a full sheet, and I'll probably get about 5 of the handles that I need out of this, so it works out at around $4.50 a piece. Such a bargain. So to make them, it's easy enough. This is 18mm pine trim. Now what I've done here is cut them down to size and painted them black. And the size, well, there's no magic formula here. You just need to make sure that they are in keeping, or in scale if you like, with the handle itself. So the first thing I need to do is just peel off all of the tiles that I need, and then using some wet and dry sandpaper, just smooth off those edges because they can be a bit sharp. For a super strong bond from the tile to the timber, you'll need an epoxy resin. Just put a dab on the back of your little timber block here. That's why we didn't paint that surface, because it gives it, again, a strong bond. Then centre it over the tile and then press down. And that's it. There we go. 1 down, 5 more to go. Adding a layer of luxury to the inside of the drawers is so easy if you line them. So what I've done here is just had a piece of 3mm MDF, just cut to the exact size of inside of the drawer. Now to cover it, that's where this beautiful, it's like a polyester velvet, but it's got a really lovely texture and it ties in with the colour of the outside of the drawers. So to stick it down firmly, I'm using spray adhesive. 1 very thin coat all over this board will do the trick. On the other side, just to hold those edges, I've just got some double-sided tape. And if you miter those corners, it gives you a neat finish. Now, one last trick, you can make yourself a little loop. So just take your fabric, a long strip, fold it into thirds, and just hold that in place with some double-sided tape. So anytime you need to take it out, all you need to do is just pull the loop up, and out it comes. That is the most snazzy drawer liner in town, but if you want to go one step further, you can actually make your own very simple drawer dividers, which helps to keep everything neat and tidy. Pine is great. It's a nice soft timber, easy to cut. So you can have one division either in the middle or you can offset it. And then you can just get smaller pieces as well and just chuck those in as well and just work out what you need. And you know the drill, you just glue and screw it all together and you'll end up with something that looks a little like this. And as you can see, what's so great about this is if you change your mind or if you just want a different configuration, out it comes and you can start again. Come on, muscles, you make me look good. So I think now you can see how this is all coming together. We've actually attached the sides first of all, and now this top just finishes off the look. Kind of like a kitchen island bench, you get that waterfall effect. Now it's more like a finely crafted piece of furniture rather than a couple of kitchen flat packs. Next up, the drawers. Now it all comes together. These liners, well, you know, it's an option, but doesn't it add such a sumptuous layer to the base of your drawers? And if you make some dividers like these, it just will keep your clothes all organised, neat and tidy. Talk about statement piece of furniture. And to think that this all started with two very ordinary kitchen flat packs. Just a few custom tweaks, and look what you can achieve. Magnificent, don't you think?